All rise. Judge vondab court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1009, Moore versus Davis.
Thank you.
Have been sworn.
Okay, thank you. You all may be seated. Okay, Miss Moore,
Yes, ma'am.
you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, my husband, or I'm sorry, ex-husband, we have a mutually beneficial agreement with our children where he keeps them at night and I keep them during the day.
Okay.
But my job no longer allows me to stay home with them during the day, and I would like for them to go to daycare now during the day, and he does not want them to.
Okay, how old are the children?
2 years and 18 months.
Okay, and you already picked out the daycare you want them to go to and everything like
Yes.
that? How much is it?
It is $500 a month
$500 for both children?
for one child, so it's $1,000 a month for both children.
Oh, okay.
It's a nationally accredited day.
When the mom reveals the daycare cost $1,000 a month for 2 kids, you can almost sense the father's anxiety spike. But here's the thing. Accredited daycares aren't cheap, especially for toddlers under 2. The judge immediately picks up on this, noting it's actually reasonable. This moment highlights a common courtroom theme. What parents feel is unfair doesn't always match legal or practical reality. The dad's discomfort seems less about money and more about uncertainty and control, and as many viewers know, that dynamic shows up in tons of co-parenting disputes.
Care.
Okay. That's not bad for 2 kids. What's your opposition to that?
Well, I don't think they should be in daycare. I think she should stay with them like we originally planned. I didn't get a chance to check out the daycare. I just would rather them stay with her mom or one of our family members.
Okay, did you let him know which daycare?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
He was invited to go meet the teachers and do the tour, but he opted not to go.
So you did have an opportunity to go?
I was invited, but I don't really want my kids in that daycare. I don't want to be in that
What's
daycare.
wrong with the daycare?
They're full of germs. For starters,
this courtroom is full of germs.
Okay, but children germs, they're next level.
Okay, do they disinfect the daycare?
I don't know that.
They do.
Right, you don't know. So you haven't even had the opportunity, you haven't taken the opportunity to try to do any kind of research.
Okay.
But the fact that there are germs at the daycare, I mean, that's not a good enough reason why you don't want them in there.
I would rather them be with family, people we know.
Okay, I mean, that's a valid point.
Your Honor, may I say something?
Yes.
I'm a doctor. I'm around germs all day. This is one reason that we did not work out.
It's a big problem.
My ex-husband is a germaphobe, and he feels like if the children aren't kept in a bubble basically all day, that something terrible is going to happen to them. But that's no reason. That's no way for these kids to live. And I have to go save lives every day, while he just sits in his living room, hermetically sealed off living room.
That's dramatic.
Well, it's not that dramatic. What's dramatic is he wouldn't even show up for this tour at the daycare so he could see that it is a clean daycare. It's nationally accredited. Also, our children would have loved to have seen you.
The father admits he doesn't even want to be in court, and honestly, it shows. His responses are short, emotional, and defensive. But this is where the judge really shines. She stays calm, thoughtful, and reminds him that everyone in the room is there for the kids. Whether a parent likes the situation or not doesn't matter. What matters is what works best. These moments remind us why family court judges juggle not just laws, but human emotions. And in this case, the judge is dealing with 2 parents who love their kids deeply, but express that love in totally opposite ways.
Okay. Look, with all due respect, I don't even want to be in this courtroom, Your Honor.
I can understand that. Sometimes I don't want to be here.
I don't want to be here.
So, I mean.
But I'm here. I'm here for the kids, and I would prefer if they weren't in a daycare, if they were at one of our family members, where we can give them special instructions on cleaning and what the children need to stay healthy.
Well, I definitely understand, and I agree. In a lot of cases, it is good for the children to be around a family member and everything like that. However, age 2 years old, and what was the other age?
18 months.
18 months. I mean, it's nothing wrong with them going to school already. You do want them to start learning a lot of things. You just do. There are some things that you guys are not going to be able to teach them at home. Not that you can't, it's just you may not have the time to do it. So I don't think that's necessarily a bad idea, but I do think it's a good idea for you to go and speak to the teachers, look around the daycare, see about the cleanliness of it and everything like that. And you guys should just work together and co-parent. So the agreement is just going to stand what it is. You guys keep doing your agreement where you have your time with the children, and you keep rotating like that. Nobody should pay child support in this type of situation. But what I will do to make sure that daycare does get paid is that you guys split it. So $1,000, you pay $500, you pay $500, and it's going.
This is where things get real. The judge orders both parents to split the daycare cost $500 each, and instantly the father pushes back. But this ruling is actually very fair. Since the parents split physical custody evenly, neither owes child support. That means shared expenses are logical. The dad's argument about income differences is understandable, but the judge reminds him if she calculates child support based on income, he'd end up paying a lot more than $500. This moment shows why understanding child support math is so important. The judge is helping him without him even realizing it.
Going to go through the Attorney General of Texas, and that's just the best way to do it because that at least ensures that the children's daycare is paid for month to month.
Oh, okay, but now I'm paying for the daycare that I don't want them to go to, and I have them at night. She's supposed to be responsible for the day. If they were in night care, I would pay for it, and I just don't see how this is fair. She makes 3 times as much money as I do.
Right, but you guys have been splitting the children, right? You've been splitting the children, and it's not a bad idea. And honestly, that's a very reasonable cost for 2 children at a daycare because a lot of times, especially the younger a child is, the 18-month-old, it could be more expensive than that. And I think that's fair. Or, I could base, let me see, how much money you make a year? Let's see. Your document says $62,000?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you like for me to base child support that you pay her off of $62,000 a year? Because I can assure you it will be more than $500.
Then no.
Okay. Well, in that case, is there anything further between either
No,
of you?
Your Honor. Thank you.
That'll be all? That'll be all from you? Okay.
Yes.
Where you all are dismissed.
This case is a perfect example of how co-parenting can get complicated, not because either parent is unfit, but because personal fears and old relationship dynamics get in the way. Both parents clearly care about their children, but the court has to prioritize structure, fairness, and the kid's long-term development. The judge's decision to split daycare costs wasn't just fair, it protected both parents from bigger financial consequences. If you've ever seen a situation like this or experienced one yourself, drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoy real courtroom breakdowns like this one, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful cases just like this.